Hey everybody, how is everyone? I am Darlene, gonna shuffle your decks here and get right into your love reading for my Scorpios. So thank you for being here today. I know y'all can't see me shuffling, but I am. I just had the camera already set up like this and didn't want to change it, so you gotta look at my face today. All right. Oh, they're already popping out. Okay. Ooh. Scorpio, you're in your power. I'm just saying. So I'm pulling cards on you first. We're asking here, or I already asked in my head. Show me the current energy between Scorpio and their person. So Scorpio, I'm pulling your cards first. That's what I'm shuffling for. And then we'll go from there. So let's see what's happening. So you're using your, I'm hearing willpower. Excuse me. So sorry. Y'all know I have allergies out the wazoo, so that's why I cough and hack a lot. And I will tell you what the cards are and show them to you, but let me just sense that energy. Well, now, all right. I get it. Okay. So first off, so what I do is pull 9 cards. 3 cards at the top, which tells me kind of what's been going on. 3 cards in the middle that tell me what's currently going on, and 3 cards at the bottom tell me the potential for what will happen. Because everybody has free will. I can't predict that. And then I do that for each of you. So the 3 cards I have here, let me see if I can hold them up 1 second. So we've got the Emperor, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. So immediately, as I said, when I threw this Emperor card, I heard willpower. By God, I'm sticking my sword in the ground or whatever, and I'm not moving. Or in this case, his staff, whatever that's called. It just feels like an energy of resolute. You're feeling resolute about something here, and again, we're asking what happened in the past. So, in other words, I feel like this is telling me you had to make a stand. Now, whether this person knew that or it's just something you did, I'm not certain about that. But it feels, because of the following card, the Knight of Wands in reverse, that you felt, I think you made a stand that you were not going to take any more in that behavior. That's what it feels like to me. Because the Knight of Wands in the upright can be spontaneous, it can be energetic, but it can be in and out. It's also known as the player card. And in the reverse, it can mean actually reckless behavior. And so maybe that's how you perceived, and we're talking about your relationship, so this is relative to how you felt about your person. And the Page of Wands tells me that maybe you just said you didn't need to talk about that with your person. Maybe you said, no, I'm just going to make my mind up over here using my willpower that I don't want any more of this in and out behavior, so I'm just going to stick my staff in the ground and stand here resolute and not communicate. Y'all, I apologize. The pollen is actually starting here. So sorry. Not how I wanted to start your reading out. And I've been out running around in it all day. So, all right, let me get the 3 next cards, which will be the current energies, how you're feeling currently. How are you feeling currently? All right. Okay. I need more on that card, please, Spirit. Okay. Thank you. All right. Don't you love it when tarot readers do that? You can't see the card and they're just, ooh, ah, making faces. Okay, some of you are really, again, I'm glad that I read that Emperor correctly. It feels again like I'm just getting more resolute energy. There was something that either you were juggling or you were being juggled or just feeling overwhelmed about. This could just be feeling overwhelmed in the past that broke your heart. Now this is, I'm sorry, I said in the past, but we're talking present, so forget I said that. Anyway, I'm trying not to cough again, y'all. Excuse me. Something that you're feeling heartbroken about, and this tells me, because of the next card, that this was about your person, this love relationship with your person. So this is also called the choice card. Originally, it was called the card of a choice. So it seems to me that what you're telling me, because this is a love reading, is you're feeling, either you're feeling juggled or you're feeling overwhelmed regarding a heartache and your person. Now this could also say, and because the heartache was that somebody here made a choice. Maybe you had to make a choice to walk away because your person wasn't, was in this Knight of Wands, this in and out behavior. See what's at the, yeah, and let me pull these last three cards in. So the potential, how you would like to see this go forward. Let's see what Scorpio is wanting to see in this relationship going forward in the current energy. Well, you don't want to walk away. You don't. Don't tell me otherwise. No, you don't want this to be over. And if you do, why are you watching tarot readings? I just got to say that, All right. No, you don't want this to be over. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Oh, that's more than 2, but okay. We will take them. Huh. There she goes again, making those noises. Boy, this is pretty clear. I'm just saying, this is pretty clear. Now, you don't want this to be over. However, 2 ways to read this next card. You don't want this to be over because you're obsessed about it, but on the other hand, you feel like either you need to let it go or this person has let you go because of a truth, or maybe you're telling me, I don't want to let this go because I'm obsessed with my person. I just want him to come to me with the truth because I love him. This is the person, I'm saying him, there's no gender in tarot. Forgive me, y'all. It's a him on the card, and you've heard me say in other readings, most of my viewers are female, so that's why I say him. So you've got the 10 of Cups here. Now, I can tell you there's 2 messages. You've heard me talk about the 10 of Cups before. And then the one last card is the 4 of Pentacles, which tells me you do have some fear. You're holding back. It could also be your person, but I am asking about you going forward. I think this is telling me you don't want this to be over. You want to be released from the toxicity in this relationship. You want the truth. You're using your head over your heart. That can also be a very strong meaning here in this position about what you want, how you want to go forward toward your 10 of Cups. You've heard me talk about the 10 of Cups can be, unlike the 9 of Cups, can be a little bit of too good to be true, a little bit of illusion. So maybe you are realizing what you had with this person was what you thought you had, wasn't really what you ended up having. And it could tell me that now that you're in this King of Swords energy, you're being more logical. Okay, you're being more logical. You're using your head over your heart. And you're guarded. You're holding on to your pentacles. This is somebody who's guarding their money. They're holding on to it. They're saving their money. But sometimes it also means holding on to a person, okay, or a relationship, or feelings about a relationship. Now, I'm going to pull your person's cards. Let's see what they want to tell me. So, Spirit, show me, please, what is the past, how your Scorpio's person felt in the past about this relationship. Thank you. Oh, I thought that was 3 cards. It's only 2. Okay. Well, they did care about you for sure. You were their wish fulfillment at one time. One more. Thank you. Oh, okay. Got more than that, but let's see. Oh, more. Yeah, I just had a feeling. 2 of Pentacles. You both have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this could be telling me in the beginning, because we're asking what happened in the past, you two celebrated, you had a good time, you was good communication. Your person thought that you were their 9 of Cups, your happiness, your wishes fulfilled. And then this happened. So this again can be overwhelmed. Somebody dropped the ball, literally, could be, when this is in reverse in particular, somebody's dropping the ball here. But to me, it can say somebody is done juggling. Now, like you had it over here, you could say, well, I'm done being juggled. This could be telling me your person was juggling and they decided not to juggle anymore, or vice versa. Do you see what I'm saying? Something here in your relationship was juggled. Now, I don't know, because you have to always consider the upright meaning of the card first, and now it's in reverse, which tells me either somebody is totally overwhelmed by whatever happened here, or somebody is not juggling anymore. 2 meanings of that card. Whatever happened caused a breakup. This is in your person's past energy now, so it caused a breakup. However, 10 of Swords in reverse is saying, but they didn't want it to be over. So I don't know who broke up with who here, or maybe it was mutual, but they didn't want this to be over. 10 of Swords is an ending, but in the reverse, it can be pain that lingers. But to me, as a reader, it's telling me, but they don't really want to let it go. They don't want to let that to be over. They're holding on to that somehow, resisting an ending. All right. Then, Spirit, please show me Scorpio's person in the present energy here, please. Thank you. Ooh. Well, I think we got this for them for the last couple of readings. They are hurting. 9 of Swords. This is the sleepless nights card, anxiety, pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning. You can see the literal depiction of the card. The artist's interpretation of this card is this woman is holding her hands and she's weeping, and the birds represent thoughts in your mind. Next to the Magician card in reverse, I'm going to pull one more card before I speak on that, because I have a feeling that let me get one more card here, please, Spirit. So your person is, the Magician in reverse can be somebody who's feeling powerless, okay, which goes very well with that 9 of Swords, but it can also be manipulation. That's why I wanted to see these other 2 cards. Okay. I think this is telling me your person is feeling powerless because they want a reconciliation, but they don't. I'm hearing they don't know how to get it. That's what I'm hearing. The 9 of Pentacles is someone who is, this is liberation. This is freedom. This is someone who's independent. She has her own money, and I say she because it's a female on the card. She has her own money. She takes care of herself. She doesn't depend on anyone else. So This could mean somebody needs to become independent, or is an independent meaning single, needs to get liberated so that they can have a reconciliation. This could also mean, there's another meaning here. Judgment card is also not just about reconciliation, it's about an awakening. So for me, this can mean, this could be a wake-up call for your person, and they have realized that the only way they can get their power back, so to speak, and have a reconciliation with you is if they come to you like this. And they need to liberate themselves from something here, or they have been. This could, this is present tense, so it could tell me your person is or has recently become liberated and single. All right, let me get a future. Maybe that will tell us more. What is the potential future for Scorpio's person here, please, Spirit? What is the potential future, near future? Thank you. Well, they're finally listening to their intuition. That's good. That's very good. But whatever they're feeling and about this, they're not telling you right now. The High Priestess she knows everything, but she's not telling anybody. She has all that hidden wisdom. And obviously she clearly listens to her intuition, but she just doesn't talk about it. She's not sharing that with anybody. So you both have this Four of Pentacles. So this is telling me your person wants to hold on to you, and you also want to hold on. You both have the Four of Pentacles in the upright because they want to collaborate with you. This is coming together, collaboration, working together. All right, what's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, the Two of Swords in reverse tells me this person has come to a decision. They're no longer at a crossroads. And underneath that is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I don't think they've come to you, they've told you this yet. Again, I keep going back. This is bouncing, the energy of it is bouncing off this High Priestess card, which tells me you don't know this yet. I don't think they've talked to you about this yet. Okay, now, real quickly, this reading is getting on the clock here. I don't know how much time you guys have to watch these, but let me see. I think I'm going to pull from this deck. Okay, Spirit. Show me any advice for my Scorpios here in this reading, please, regarding how to move forward, or any advice, whatever. Sum this up for me, please, Spirit, for my Scorpio viewers. Sum this up, please, for my Scorpio viewers. All right, let's see. By the way, you guys, please check out my other, I have other Scorpio readings. I've got Scorpio No Contact and Soulmate Twin Flame readings. And I also have a long list of deceased loved ones. I'm also a medium. So please, if that interests you, go over and check out that list. Oh, all right. And I'm hearing one more. High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, 1 second here. Let me look at these. These are a little bit harder to look at for me. Wow. Wow. All right. We have got the Five of Swords in the reverse. So in the upright, the Five of Swords in reverse is winning at all costs. You know, somebody who uses their ego and pride and doesn't care who they hurt in the process of them getting what they want. But in reverse, it can be self-sabotage. So I remember in one of your last readings you got that. Anyway, so I feel like you're both on edge. That I may title this On Edge, right? It's like you're both holding your pentacles. Well, I'm back to that 4 of Pentacles, holding on tight. Kind of, the energy just feels like each of you is, there's fear here. I just want to say there's fear and a lack of trust. I don't have those quintessential cards here, but that's what I'm feeling. And I sometimes get from this 5 of Swords in reverse, it can mean a desire to reconcile. But desiring isn't making it happen necessarily yet. It can be a desire to make amends, okay? And now, interestingly enough, since you both had this 4 of Pentacles in the upright, now you have it in the reverse, in the bridging energy here. I just feel like this is self-protection. You both are, again, you're both guarding yourself. You're afraid of getting hurt. There's been a lot of imbalance. There's been an unequal give and take in this relationship. And I think you're both, the High Priestess again, you're both just keeping your feelings to yourself in the near future. And now we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So, you know, I was debating about pulling one more card. And I'm looking below this High Priestess. Yeah, because I think some of you have a wall up. 8 of Cups in reverse again. But you don't want to walk away. You don't want it to be over. You want to reconcile. Because why? Because you love each other. Wow. Okay. And there's the Devil card again. So there's just been some unhappiness here. There's been, this is the 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled, but in the reverse. Yeah, there's been an unhappiness, and it's time for the scales to balance here, the Justice card. Maybe somebody here's getting karma. That could be, sometimes I get karma off of this card. But it's time for things to balance out. It's time for equality and balance in the relationship. And maybe a time for somebody to look at their shadow side. Again, this is the Devil. We had that over here in the reverse. Now it's in the upright, which is telling me what you're afraid of. Essentially, what you two are holding on to and afraid of is that this toxicity will come back. That this, whatever this restriction was, you know, your person could have been in another relationship. That could have been it. There was a restriction of something here. I thought I had, yeah, oh, there we go, duh. I'd already put on the table the three of Cups, which could, in the reverse, which could be a third party person thing. It could be, you know, that can mean a job, a family member, a dog. Could be, you know, a bad habit. So that could be what was happening there. I think you're just both afraid. You're both, I just get this. I just get that you're both afraid to really open up to each other in the long run. I'm going to cut the deck one more time. Advice? Yeah, and the 7 of Cups in reverse. It can be overwhelm. It can be illusion and confusion. It can also be when you thought you had a lot of options and suddenly you've gotten clarity about something when it's in the reverse. So I feel like you guys are still maybe in a timeout here and you're both trying to find your own clarity, but I feel this is a different energy than you've had in your previous reading. So I can feel a big difference, a shift in the energy here. I wanted to see if there's anything else left here that I might want to clarify, or I will ask this. What actions, if any, excuse me, is Scorpio's person likely to take toward them? What action, if any, in the near future? My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading. But we're going to ask near future. So, thank you. Wow. Well, hold on, because there's two meanings to that card, and I wanted to see. I feel a sense of impatience, a growing impatience here, a sense of growing impatience. So I ask, you heard me, what your person might do. I get the Knight of Swords in reverse. Now, this is typically a card of communication, but it's in reverse. That can mean a number of things. It can be they're simply not going to communicate with you. But it can also mean impulsive, no direction, so it could also mean your person could burst on the scene because they're being impulsive and reckless. And I wanted to see what was at the bottom of the deck, because the Empress energy is here, which oftentimes I read my Scorpios as either Queen of Cups or Empress energy. And so what I'm feeling from this is your person is very, very restless about you, about trying to restore fertility to the relationship, because they're tired of being this three of, yeah, you had the Three of Pentacles over here in the upright, now it's in the reverse, but so it's telling me they are tired of this lack of collaboration, lack of communication here, and they're not able to move to calmer waters over it. And they want to bring in this cup of love. Oh, this can also be an apology. So I would say I hate to do this to you, Scorpio, but it feels kind of like 50-50. So some of you may hear from your person, but if you do, just know, I think this person's feelings are going to be hidden. So whatever you see on the surface might be a little detached and maybe even cold or sharp. Maybe they're not very easy with their words. They may be struggling with what to say. I think that I just feel that energy in your person's cards over here. They're just feeling restless, and they just don't know what to say to you. So if you want this person back and they come in, this is probably for half of you. Just bear that in mind, that whatever they're thinking and whatever's going on in their mind and their heart is probably not matching what's coming out of their mouth. I just feel like your person may come in a little sharp-tongued. And for those of you who don't want this person back, then you just might not hear from them. You know, you just might not hear anything from them. And so why are you here watching tarot readings? I'll ask you again. I only watched tarot readings when I didn't know what was going on with my person, because I wanted them back, right? But that's no judgment, y'all. No judgment at all. I'm just being silly. But just bear that in mind, though, for those of you who may hear from your person, that communication might be a little rough around the edges. And if they are that way, it's because they're hiding, they're protecting their heart. Again, I just feel this very guarded energy with both of you. So just bear that in mind, and try not to meet them with that kind of energy. Try to be a little, how should my Scorpios meet them? Yeah, like out in the cold? No, we don't know. If you want them back, you're going to have to show them a little compassion. Yeah, you need to show a little compassion if you want this person back. Okay, Squirts, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate you so much. If you'll hit that like button on the way out, I'd be so grateful. And if you like what I did here, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. I'm just getting started, so all that really, really matters. And I'll see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye.